Can you guess where I'm sitting? Come along with me and I'll tell you all about it. It is hot. I have my hair up. I got my fan blowing straight on me. It's like when you walk outside, you just melt. It's not really, I can't say that it's really hot. It's just so humid. You just melt like an ice cube. I've been drinking a lot of water. Hopefully, if you guys are working in this heat, you are too. Guys, I know it's been a minute since I uploaded a long video. I have done some shorts of new arrivals at the farm, but I gotta tell you, I've been really, really busy. One of my very, very dear friends passed away, and that kind of put a stall on videos. Plus, I have been working really hard to try to finish amending all of that soil, and I have finally gotten all my containers full, and everything is planting, and the garden is growing really well. Let me tell you about some of it. Some of you that have been watching my channel for a while know that last fall I stumbled onto a wild raspberry bush, and I have been propagating it, getting all the weeds out from around it. I even staked it up. Well, I have been rewarded. I have picked lots and lots of raspberries, and I have new shoots coming up. I've been picking about a pint of raspberries every day. I take them in and turn them into syrup, and if you want to know how I'm doing that, you can go back and look at my video, Blackberry Syrup. But I made Jay some homemade ice cream, and he's been having raspberry milkshakes almost every night. Y'all remember when I was so sad that my potatoes that me and my granddaughter Brinley had planted froze all the way to the ground, and then they started growing back? Well, look at them now. The purple potatoes have such a beautiful purple bloom on them. And the red potatoes hasn't bloomed yet, but I was surprised to see that potatoes are popping up out of the ground. And as they do, I just pluck them off of the vines. Altogether, I have harvested already, without even digging in the soil, about 5 pounds of potatoes. And these are good-sized potatoes. I can't tell you how much better a fresh potato tastes than a store-bought one. You're just going to have to try it for yourself. Kit Kat's still a little bit skittish. She will let me pet her, and she's getting closer and closer every day. She sure does love that fresh cow's milk that I get from the Amish. I've been videoing some of her adventures, and I've put it in its own separate playlist if you want to keep up with her shenanigans. You guys are wondering, Rosie won't come outside. It's just too hot for her. That's where Rosie is. She's in the camper in the air conditioning. I planted calendula for the first time ever this year, and I am absolutely surprised at how beautiful of a plant it is. I've also been dehydrating it and saving the petals back for tea, and also for medicinal sap that I'm going to try in the future. Last year in my little camper container garden when we were at the campground, I grew nasturtiums, and the leaves only got about this big, and I just thought it was the greatest thing. Look at my nasturtiums this year. The fresh amended soil makes all the difference in the world in the way that those grow, and they taste delicious, especially the flowers. The leaves are a little bit stronger, and when they were small, I liked putting them in my salads. But now that the leaves have gotten bigger, I've been actually eating the blooms of it, and I gotta tell you, they're a sweeter taste. I like the blooms a lot better than I do the leaves. My tomato plants are doing very, very well. I planted white tomatoes, a bigger white tomato, and also white cherry tomatoes, and I'm really, really excited to see how those turn out. I pulled up all my garlic because it just got so hot and the ground got so dry around them. I was worried that they would either just dry up and poof away, or they would rot or something like that. So I went ahead and pulled them up. I'm pleasantly surprised with, in such a short time, how big the bulbs got on my garlic. I'm going to attempt to braid them together and hang them up. I did a little video short on a group of ducks that I bought at a garage sale. Believe it or not, I bought these ducks at a garage sale. 2 of them are supposed to be Peking ducks, and the other 2 are supposed to be Rouen. And so we'll see when they get bigger what they're going to be like. Altogether, they're just a quack pack. Let me tell you the biggest thing that's happened here at the homestead. I really am sad, and it's unfortunate that I just couldn't get to the camera in time to watch them squeeze the outdoor kitchen onto the level area that we had. It was quite an ordeal. As you guys know, it's been a lifelong dream of mine to have my kitchen separate completely from the house. It's still a work in progress, and I'm going to try to keep you guys updated as we go along. As you can see, we have quite a bit of work to do. My goal for this cabin is to have a kitchen that is completely unreliant upon a grid system. A cabin like my great-grandmother had. With the prices of lumber and building supplies, the tiny cabin has just become dormant. There is no way that we're going to spend the money to build that cabin to where we're in it for more than it's worth. We're just going to try and be patient and wait until those prices come down before we start to work on that. So in the meantime, we're going to focus on the off-grid outdoor kitchen. Luckily enough, we were able to stumble onto a cabin that had been built before the prices went up. So we got a pretty good deal on the cabin. And we feel like we are not in over our heads just for a build. Okay folks, I think that's all for this video. There'll be more information in the future about the outdoor kitchen and the goings on around the farm. I'm going to leave you with a few pictures of my garden since I haven't been able to keep you posted and updated, and some of the harvests that I've had from the garden. Until next time, love and peace to everyone.